What's going on, y'all? So listen. So we are back again for another episode review. Finally, of the Haves and the Have-Nots. We are back this season. A continuation. This is episode 29 of this long ass season called Stronger Together. So it picks up where I left off a few weeks ago, and that was after Benny had confronted Candace and found his money. Mind you, this is when Candace sent that dude there and to scare Hannah, but not hurt her. But he wound up going through the house and stealing Wyatt, not Wyatt's, but Jeffrey. What the fuck the dude name is? Benny's $45,000. And what pissed me off so bad about this whole part was that you had Candace. Candace was just so fucking adamant that she did not take the money, that he was lying and she was telling the truth and the money was hers and all this stuff. And I'm just sitting here like, girl, can you get the shit together? He's already know. He said, look, after he said, I'm the one that put this shit together like this, okay? I stacked this up like this. Why is it blood on this? So you mean to tell me you sent old boy over there to do this to mommy? Okay? I can't stand when they say mommy. But to the mama, and she was like, no, I ain't do shit. I will give Candace this. She stayed into character the whole time, but bitch, the way that you was talking, you was guilty as hell. And Benny wasn't falling for the bullshit, okay? He said, you know what, since you want to say that this is your money or whatever the fuck, we gonna sit here. And this is before he even said how much it was. He was asking her how much it is. If it's your money, tell me exactly how much the amount is. I mean, it's the money that I got from what I do here in the hotel. And as far as the amount, I mean, I haven't really counted it up yet to, add up and see what everything that I did. He was like, that's bullshit. So we gonna sit here and if this shit total out to $45,000, this my money. Okay. And of course it totaled out to $45,000. And she was just still in her little thing. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. He figuring it the shit out. Then he was about to leave. Gia come up in there and he was like, you know what? So you sent this bitch up here to distract me so you can go and do your dirty work and all this shit. And it was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Whatever, Benny. At this point, Benny said this was I think this probably struck a chord with Candace. But then again, it probably didn't because Candace was still talking about the money. Okay, tell your mama to give me the money. They said they might kill me and all this stuff. Who said they gonna kill you? She never said who it was because ain't nobody finna kill her ass. So she was lying. She was trying to play on his heartstrings and it just didn't work. And then he was like, you know what? I never had a heartbreak, but you just broke my heart right now. I said, damn, that was some deep. Y'all just don't understand. That's some deep shit right there, okay? That is deep. All right. Not to have, and then to have your heart broken by a woman. Like, you just don't know. Like, Candace, you doing all this backhanded shit, probably gonna have this nigga thinking that women ain't shit and stuff like that. You just don't know how that shit just be playing a part and stuff. Okay. She get pissed off at Gia and slapped the dog shit out of her because she slept with him. And she told her not to sleep with him or whatever. But she said I had to keep him up in the house in the hotel some way. But she wound up telling her about the fact that the police is up there, trying to question people about Oscar's death, and that some people were saying that they seen her was the last person with Oscar or whatever. And it was like, so what? Oscar's death is a suicide. They can see that. And I was like, Candace, you be so confident in the stuff that you do, okay? You better hope that they said it's a suicide because the way that you pushed that nigga, it was a homicide, okay? Even though it was on the defense, you still in trouble for the stuff. Then we get to Veronica. Veronica is getting the lowdown from RK, okay? AKA Bonnie's baby, okay? Little Gabriel Maddox. This motherfucker is getting checks from two shows, okay? And I can't hate on that. And ain't no telling if he on the soap opera because that's where he come from. He come from the soap opera world. So hey, it is what it is. Get your money, man. Go ahead, wrong. But RK is out here telling Veronica everything that happened, how he first passed up Jeffrey, how he first had his first encounter with Justin, how the DUI that he pulled him over for is not on the books because Justin didn't put it on the books because Justin wasn't playing by the books. Justin basically pulled him over to the side, had him in some type of room or whatever, and tried to felt him up and he got turned off because he wouldn't get an erection. RK wouldn't get an erection, and it pissed me off when Veronica was like, "So what you do with him?" She was like, "You don't. I know. I told you nothing because I don't do dudes or whatever." He just said that he didn't get an erection. So, that should have told you something right then and there that he's really a straight guy, whatever the fuck. But basically, she wants him to, try to get back with Jeffrey, try to make him like him, and, basically set him up, because later on in the episode, she wants him to call Jeffrey. Jeffrey is in the car. How the fuck she know Jeffrey in the car? Because she's still tracking whatever car he on or whatever he got on his person. I said, this, woo, she just stupid. She just stupid. Like, Veronica is just doing the most right now, and I'm just tired of it, okay? Get over it. Your son is gonna be gay, okay? He ain't just gay, that nigga is gay. And ain't nothing that you throwing at him gonna make him turn straight, okay? It's not the way that he built up, it's not the way that he made. And it ain't your fault, it ain't David's fault. It's just how he made up, alright? And so therefore you should just be focusing some other shit on yourself or whatever, okay? RK like, bitch, how the fuck you know where he at? First of all, RK was asleep. And then he like, get up and go do this and all this shit. And I was like, girl, who you talking to? I'm tired. That's how RK was. First of all, I said I'm gonna help you out with this thing, right? Third of all, well, nope. Second of all, I said I was tired. So when I wake up, then I'm gonna do what I gotta do, okay? And third of all, I told you ain't gotta worry. You got me, bitch. Because basically, Veronica said if you help me out with this plan or whatever, all your records, your criminal records and stuff like that, it'll be I'll have it taken away. Make it seem as if you got a clean record. So of course he in it for that. And then I'm just like, Veronica, just leave the nigga alone. And he was just trying to be big and bad, talking about some. I said I do it when I get up. Okay, I told you I'm tired. She said you little boys always trying to act like y'all little men's and shit. I need a real man. Okay, I need a man. I need a real man. I was like, Veronica, girl, she was giving me Miss Shug from Color Purple when she was told, Albert, I need a man, Albert. Not no boy, I need a man. That's what he said. Like, a man. And threw that goddamn shit at him. But anyway, when that happened, that was just basically it with that. We got to sing with Catherine. Okay, this episode really wasn't much. We got to sing with Catherine. First of all, every time I see a white chick, especially a young white chick that's doing maid duty and stuff like that, household shit, for other people, I instantly think of the Partition video when Beyonce dropped that napkin and the white bitch came over there to pick it up for her. That's all I was thinking when the girl was up there cleaning and dusting and stuff. I said, girl, what you own the company or whatever? Molly the maid up in this bitch. But okay. We see Broderick from the hotel, the manager or whatever. He pulls up and basically looking for Catherine to tell her that he's about to have a meeting with the board. And before he gets to the board, he want to tell her personally that, there's been a suicide at the hotel. She was like, of course, we already know this. It's been on the news all this time. So what is new? All right. And he was like, well, it's also an investigation of a prostitution ring that's going on, okay? And one of the prime suspects is Jim Cryer. And I wanted to tell you this before, the board have it so that you won't have, the be embarrassed or whatever. She laughed. Bitch, Jim been fucking around since fucking around been fucking around, okay? And so therefore I'm not embarrassed. I know what the fuck that nigga do. It is what it is. And it was like, okay, it's a shame. A lovely woman like you shouldn't have to be with somebody that can't love you the way that you need to be loved and not be cheating on you and all this stuff. I said, so wait a minute, you mean to tell me you and Catherine ain't really fucked yet? Okay, so you trying to ease your way up in there. Now you know this. Now last time I was trying to think whether or not he really had feelings for Catherine or was it all a scam or a mixture of both. Baby, I'm feeling like now it's all a scam because when he came into the house at first, he was looking around like this some big shit. I can live up in this hoe and I can flip the fuck about this bitch. Okay? That's the tease that I was getting from him. And you know, after all of that, spitting that little game or whatever, and he leave out, Catherine looking like, oh, okay. Man ain't talked to me like this in a minute, so I likes this. I said, girl, all right, get your little rocks off. Okay. So then we get this little scene with Benny coming back home, and we see, is his name Derek? We see the plumber dude, maintenance man, from apartment 3B. Um, we see him, and once again, Benny is just all up in his ass. What you doing here? Why you this? You know, leave my mama alone and all this stuff and whoop de woo. And this is what gets me. I get it. Benny is a mama's boy, okay? And you don't want nobody hurting your mama, and probably don't want nobody just coming in taking over. And he's probably used to being the man of the house or whatever, but your mama got to have a life too. And therefore she's a grown-ass woman, and you're a grown-ass man, technically speaking. She ain't saying shit about who you fucking around with, so how come she can't fuck around with somebody if she want to, and she being safe with it as well? She ain't just giving her cookies away like you giving your dick away all willy-nilly, okay? Second of all, calm that shit down, bruh. You don't pay no bills up in the house that y'all get for free, okay? You don't pay no bills nowhere, so she can do whatever the fuck it is that she want to do. That's second. Third, if you would have sat down and got to know the guy ain't on no bullshit. He was actually trying to be there for Hannah. And I'm just like, Benny, this macho, machismo shit that you doing, you gotta cut it, okay? Because it's making you look stupid and very ignorant at this point, because this man was there for your mother, okay? If he really wanted to do something, and I get it. Sometimes people prey upon other people, but it don't seem like that's the case with Derek. Derek got a story on him, but I don't think he's trying to play Hannah. And like he said, the way that I was raised, a woman like Hannah is, you treat your woman with respect, okay? That's what you do. And then what won him over with Benny was when he said, you know what? When Benny finally told him that, Benny actually told him that Candace was the one who did this shit. And it was like, man, that's fucked up. Don't tell your mama though, cause it's gonna really break her heart. Oh, so now you really know my mama now, huh? I said, bruh, shut up. Okay. But it was like, yo, I got some dudes or whatever back in my day. I got some dudes. We can go old school with this, and I can make sure that we found old boy who did this and make sure that, he get got, basically. And I said, that's cool and all, but Candace took care of that already. Unless that motherfucker came out that burning inferno and went and walked over there to somebody's house, hospital, whatever. It just ain't gonna happen. But that's cute. And they kind of bonded over that. And then, made breakfast for Hannah. Hannah all gushy with it. I slept well because of the little sleeping pill, that little happy pill that Catherine gave me. You ain't had to stay, but I'm so glad that you did. Maybe that's part of the reason why I slept well, because I knew you was down here and all this stuff. He was like, I checked in on you too. It was like, guess what? You snore. Boy, stop. You know I don't snore. You know you don't snore. I'm just saying I don't snore. You right. You look real cute. You was smiling in your sleep and everything. I said, look at this. Look at this. I'm not trying to get attached to this because, like I said, Derek got a pass, all right? I don't think he's trying to play Hannah, but I think it's something deeper to his story, okay? Because if you got running to the circles with the likes of fucking Veronica Harrington, yeah, you got something deeper to your story. So you got goons on deck, too, that can take care of shit, too. Okay, you old school ass nigga. What you was doing back in your day? Uh-huh. But, yeah, they just vibing out and everything. Then we get this scene with, Jeffrey is in the hospital with David, and David wakes up. Erica, Erica. I said, Erica gone, boo. Erica is gone. And he was like, Daddy, you having a nightmare. That's all that it is. Oh, Jeffrey, how long you been here? I've been here for a minute, you know what I'm saying? And I like, out of all these the communications and scenes, I actually like the scenes between David and Jeffrey, because David is so 100% in Jeffrey's corner, and that's what he needs. He needs somebody in his corner, that's not judging him, that's just letting him be who he is, and is literally no strings attached. You have this man who is not pressuring his son to, be independent, even though Jeffrey knows that he needs to be independent of his parents. He needs to start taking their money, probably go work somewhere else because he's working with Veronica's little foundation or whatever she does, and, all that stuff, and get away from that and be his own man. And, you got David saying that being independent is overrated sometimes, and I want you to come to my house and live with me just so you can get away from Justin. And then I said, look at that love right there. You know, he want him to stay with him and not kick him out, not push him further. He just want him to stay with him so he can protect his son. And I said, that's what's up. And Jeffrey said, you know, he's leaning more so towards that, but he got to figure out a way how to slowly but gradually, you know, get away from Justin, not just leave him high and dry so he can drown in his own swallow and all that. So I said, bitch, fuck that nigga. Fuck him. He don't give a shit about you like that. That nigga is crazy. Okay? And, you know, doing all of this stuff. And he was like, it's my heart. It's my heart. I said, Jeffrey, fuck you. I want to be so mean, but damn, Jeffrey, you getting on my nerves with this shit. It's my heart. It's my heart. Girl, you gotta use your mind, okay? That man is crazy as hell, all right? And David want him to get away from him, all right? Speaking of Justin, we got Wyatt up in the jail, okay? And this basically the last of the episode. Wyatt is in jail. Sal Malone is in the cell just talking to him, was like, yeah, how long has it been? He was like, what you talking about? What you talking about? He was like, yeah, you look like you're going through withdrawal. How long has it been? I don't know. A couple of days or something? Yeah, you going through withdrawal from that heroin. Okay, that's what you want, that heroin. And I was like, oh, you know the disease and everything. You know the drug type and the shakes. Okay, you shake like this, that's from meth, all right? You shake like that, that's from heroin, bitch. You shake like this, and that's from cocaine. I said, you got them classified and all that shit. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Know your market. But he was like, bitch, I'm a Malone, okay? Sal Malone, and I kill people. That's what I'm in here for. Girl, here go Wyatt. Guard, guard, guard. You know, this happened twice, okay? And then outside the gate, we have Jim standing there waiting to see if he can come in there to see Wyatt and get him out. And you know, David, the previous episode, had told him to call in a favor from this Austin person. Come to find out, Austin is a chick. And I said, well, a woman. Let me not say chick. Is a woman. And I was like, no, no, no. She ain't really had to encounter Jim. They flirting and all that shit. And I said, bitch, don't do it. Don't fall for the bullshit. Your daddy don't like him as it is. So, you know, she was like, I'm independent of my daddy. I got my own firm and all that stuff. Okay, girl, but he's a married man and you said his reputation precedes him. You know, he has a reputation, okay? So, therefore, don't touch that shit. All right? Don't fall for the bull. So, basically, she got in contact with her uncle or whoever who is another powerful person who can draw some papers and get Wyatt some bail and get him out of there. So she get words that it came through. They go over there to the guy and he said, well, the paperwork hasn't come through yet. And they get that the system updates every 30 minutes on the hour. So therefore they gotta wait another 30 minutes or so and before they can go in there and get Wyatt. And of course, Jim is anxious because he know Wyatt can't handle jail, but you know it is what it is. So she was like, Austin was like, it's another 30 minutes. What harm could I do? Meanwhile, back in the jail cell, on the second time when Wyatt is screaming for the guard and all that stuff, Justin come over there. It's like, leave him alone, leave him alone. You come here, whatever. Did you get it, man? Did you get it? And he was like, yeah, I got it, but come on, what you gonna do? Give it to me, give it to me. Why don't you turn around so I can put these cuffs on you? So he cuffed him up and took him out the jail cell and went into an interrogation room and basically was like, here, get it. He was like, I can't get it with my hands cuffed. Oh no, you can get it with other ways. Okay, let's see what you would do for this drugs and stuff like that. Basically wanted him to get down on his knees and to suck him off. He said it'll be a little minute. I said, first of all, the fact that you said it would be a few minutes, okay, but I said, really? Justin don't give a fuck about the Me Too movement that's going on and all this shit. And that's what you know, Veronica said. Veronica told RK, I want you to have a picture with either Jeffrey. Yeah, have a picture with Jeffrey. And he was like, you know, I ain't into dudes or whatever like that. She said, I ain't say fuck him and do all that shit. I just said take a picture with him so that, you know, Justin can see it and he can get upset and get in his feelings or whatever because he seems like the type, and so that she can get him for sexual harassment and all this stuff and get him fired. And I was like, do what you got to do on that front, Veronica. I'm here for this plan right here because Justin got to fucking go. And right when Wyatt was about to, first Wyatt was like, I'm not gay, I'm not this, I'm not that. And he was like, I just want to see what you gonna do for the, some little coke, whatever, some little heroin. What you gonna do? And next thing you know, he said, fuck this shit. And we see Wyatt going down on his knees. And I was just like, Wyatt, if you, I know you high as hell. I mean, you going through withdrawal, whatever. But bitch, put that dick in your mouth and just bite. Okay, that's all I wanted him to do. I wanted him to bite his dick because Justin just getting on my nerve. And right before he can even pull his pants out, he was up there finna record it. And you know, I'm just recording what people would do for some drugs and all this stuff, just recording and shit like that. And the door opens and in comes Jim with old girl. And he was like, what the fuck? Mind you, he asking him on the next episode, what was you about to do? He was like, do it make you mad that I was about to do that to get some drugs and all this shit? I said, Wyatt. Wyatt, you know what? I'm over it, okay? Wyatt, you're doing a lot. You're doing a lot, okay? But that was the halves and the half nights, y'all. Tell me how y'all feel about it, and I will see y'all later. I'm about to go watch Black Love. I am so mad Black Love came on like 3 months ago for like a couple of episodes, 2, 3 episodes, and then they went on this long ass break to come back today. I said, what the fuck? I was mad because I was all up into it. I love Black Love on excuse me, on. But y'all make sure y'all check that out as well. But I will see y'all later, and y'all have a good night. Peace.